Hi and welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to make someone remember you for a lifetime. This is a business and relationship advice. It applies to every area of your life, whether you're running a business, whether you want to get your dream job, whether you want to get the dream girl or the dream guy. If you're dealing with people, this is definitely for you. So when you make someone remember you for a lifetime, you're gonna have people that are so compelled to be able to help you in your business venture, or just go on a date with you, or just to grow your business.
This applies to every single area of your life.
If you at least have one takeaway out of the video, just one, doesn't have to be every single detail that I talk about in this video, but if you just pick out one thing and you run with it, that's gonna translate into a massive success for you. I remember you and you haven't subscribed to my channel, so if you're still new here and you're watching my videos, go ahead and subscribe. I mean, it's free. I'm not asking for much. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. Make sure you also hit that notification bell. Destroy that like button. Just destroy it. Just go crazy at it. Just takes a few seconds. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So number one is compliments. Compliment is literally the greatest icebreaker you can ever do to even start a conversation. It just disarms people immediately. So if you're in some sort of sales and you have to do sales over the phone, or you're running a business, or you like this girl, you're like this guy, or you're just trying to get someone's attention, genuinely compliment. Now, don't come off weird or sincere compliment. Like, for example, let's say you don't necessarily agree with someone's like way of style or haircut or hair color, whatever the case is. If you just take the time to say, hey, I really like your hair color, it matters to them. It's not necessarily so much about what you like, but it's so important to really see within the other person what their interests are and just compliment on that. I remember for the longest, I was a very shy individual actually, and I really enjoyed people's hairs or shirts or whatever the case might have been at that time, but I would think about it and not necessarily say it. I don't know why, it just didn't cross my mind to even say certain things. I was so selfish really and very egotistical, and I thought the world revolved around me, to be quite honest with you. And this is real true stuff, and I just didn't bother or even cared to say, hey, I really like your earrings or I like your hair, only because
I'm like, oh my gosh, what are they gonna think?
They're gonna think crazy stuff that I don't want them to think, or like, oh my gosh, what are they gonna think about me? All this crazy stuff. But if you just genuinely flat out say, hey, this might come off weird, but I just gotta say I really like your shirt, or I really like your pants, whatever, but don't come off
weird, please.
Just a simple, hey, I like your smile, I like your shirt, I like your hair, I like those shoes. That's it. And it just disarms people. Now, you're gonna come across people that don't necessarily know how to take in compliments, but you just give it out for free. Hey, a compliment is literally for free. There's gonna be people that are gonna accept it, there's gonna be people that is not, but that's okay. That's not your job for you to analyze what they're gonna do with it. Your job is just to do it out of a good gesture, genuinely. It really does make someone stay, because no one ever compliments one another. It's very rare when someone actually compliments. When was the last time someone complimented you? You know, like, it's a very rare thing. Hey, I really like the shoes. Icebreaker, man. You come to realize that people just can't get enough of you. They're actually interested in what you do or things like that, and the moment you become interested in other people, naturally people start to become interested in you. That's just a given factor. It's set up that way. It's just what you give out comes back. Don't focus so much on the outcome. Just do it. Make someone stay. People remember you for a long time, because like I said, not a lot of people compliment one another anymore. And if they are, it's just like weird intentions and it's not genuine. So be genuine, compliment. It's huge. Another key factor as well is don't criticize, condemn, or complain. I know that's easier said than done, but when you start implementing these small increments every single day, and you're starting to be aware of what your thoughts are, your actions, you realize that people don't want to be criticized. I'm pretty sure you as well don't want to be criticized either. I mean, we all do. Some personality types do accept criticism as far as feedback goes and things like that. But if you just straight out say someone that you suck, you're worthless, you're useless,
that's no one really likes that.
So I know all of our emotions are all bottled up, and it's just so easy to criticize. It's so easy to condemn. It's so easy to complain. But what does that even do for you in the long term? Nothing. When you start to complain, when you start to criticize and condemn, that's all your world is. Being aware of what you're saying, make sure it's compliment, encouragement over criticizing, condemning, or even complaining. Because when you become a complainer, people don't want to be around you. That's just bottom line. I say all of this from experience. Have you ever been around a complainer? How does that make you feel? It drains your energy, doesn't it? If you don't want to hear complainers, if you don't want to be complained to or just hear all that negativity, then start being an encourager, start being an edifier, start encouraging other people, start complimenting them, start seeing the good in others. Therefore, other people will start seeing the good in you. You'll be very, very attractive, and people will just not get enough of you. So if you're trying to get that girl, don't be a complainer. Be a person of authenticity and integrity and maturity, and just being able to encourage over complaining and criticizing and condemning, because it's all energy. We all want to make sure we build each other up. And the next one is give honest encouragement and appreciation. How does it make you feel? How does it make you feel when someone tells you thank you? Like very sincerely, or just getting a thank you card, let's just say. If you've never gotten a thank you card, it pretty much just shows that you haven't written out a thank you card to some other person. But how does it truly make you feel when someone appreciates the hard work that you do, encourages you, builds you up, makes you feel whole, makes you feel empowered, makes you feel like you can do anything? So imagine if you become that person.
Oh, but I'm waiting for the other person to appreciate me first.
Unfortunately, life doesn't really work that way. We have to give it out first in order to receive it back. But it all comes down to being sincere about it. It's not like, well, Natalie told me to say thank you, so that way I can get a thank you back.
No.
Because you're still giving out not necessarily something sincere, you're giving out something that is just kind of manipulation, really, and you don't want to be manipulated. So really truly giving someone appreciation. When I do thank people, it really is from the bottom of my heart. I wouldn't be where I'm at today if I didn't have amazing group of people in my life, and me just telling them thank you, even if it's just like something small. Thank you for the coffee, thank you for cleaning my room. I don't know, just little things like that. It doesn't have to be massive, but just little thank yous, man. And it all comes back to just being grateful. It just changes your whole mindset, and changes your whole demeanor, it changes your whole mood, it changes your whole attitude, and you become very attractive to other people when you're appreciating them. I know one of the big things that when me and my boyfriend were just friends in the beginning, he stood out from everyone else. And I remembered him clearly in the beginning stages of our friendship. He said thank you a lot to me just by little things, which compelled me to do more things for him. Isn't that so true? Like when we actually thank someone, they're just so compelled to do more for you. When you are receiving appreciation and you're getting thank yous, you are so compelled to do more for that specific person. So that alone, is huge. Every single point I hit is enormous, but appreciation. When was the last time you thanked your boss just for getting you the job? There's tons of people today that would kill over your position. Or when was the last time you thanked your parents? It's just we get so caught up in this routine, we get so caught up in society, we get so caught up in what we need to do, but we forget the important thing of appreciation and thank you. Because I do believe that if we come to a point where we don't feel appreciated, it's because we really have fallen short. We forgot to appreciate other people. Just hard truth, you know? So start saying little thank yous here and there, and just watch your whole life revolutionize. It's great. And you know, today my boyfriend has me. Another one is creating an eager desire for the other person to do something. When we tell someone to do something and they don't do it, clearly our communication wasn't really there, because if they don't do something that we ask them to do, we gotta check our communication skills and see what we could have done better. So for example, let's say when you go on an airplane and sometimes you meet flight attendants that are mean. You know, they tell you what to do. They make you feel like a child and you don't like it. Like they're like,
turn off the lights, you know, put your seatbelt on.
Things like that. Like, who likes to be talked to that way? But if they simply just said, hey, you know, I'm sorry, right now we're about to take off. If you don't mind, I know you're on the phone with your loved one. I know it seems like a crazy idea, but if you don't mind turning off your phone, putting in airplane mode, whatever it is that you have to do, because we are about to take off and for your safety, I want to make sure that you're fine. You know, just something like that. Clearly, the person is like,
oh, okay, you know, sure.
Hey, you know, I gotta go. Instead of saying,
turn that off.
Whatever they're saying underneath their breath. No one likes to be told what to do, especially how you're coming across. So it's not so much about what you say, it's how you say it. And 93% of all communication is non-verbal. It's not what you say, it's how you're saying it. It all comes down to like body language, eye contact, everything. But create that eager desire for someone to do something. Let's say you want someone to clean their room. Depending on who you're talking to, you're gonna be like, hey, you know, go ahead and clean your room and I'm definitely gonna reward you right after, but it's a surprise or whatever. And if you clean your room, you're gonna feel so good about it right after. Wouldn't that be awesome? Instead of saying, go clean your room, you're lazy. It's just a way of saying things. No one likes to be told what to do, but it's okay to tell someone what to do in a very loving way, in a very understanding way. Communicating how you want to be communicated to. Right? No one wants to tell you, go do that, jerk.
Go do that. What's wrong with you?
So when you get better in that way, it's like, okay, I don't want to be talked to that way, so I'm just gonna figure out a way on how I can create that eager desire so they can do what I asked them to do. Oh, and by the way, if you're finding this video helpful, again, destroy that like button for the YouTube algorithm to keep pushing my videos onto more eyeballs who need to see this. So thank you again for your support. Destroy that like button and comment anything down below. All right, back to the video. If you're feeling stuck and want a way out, reach me at nathalie.lazo@gmail.com. I would love to help. And tell me in the comments below, which tool are you gonna start applying immediately, and what you're gonna focus on the most, and what you're gonna master the most. Tell me which tool you're gonna become a master at. I'd love to know, seriously. Comment down below and let me know. This channel is gonna help you to know how to make more money, how to grow your income, how to have harmonious relationships in your life, live a stress-free life, have peace in your heart. Every area is a success. You will have success in every area of your life if you stick around and continue to watch my channel, and also be sure to watch this video next. Thank you so much for watching this video. You are amazing. I believe in you, and I look forward to seeing you at the next video. Bye-bye.